What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So October is upon us. It is October 30th. Halloween's tomorrow for me. But I wanted to film this video for you guys. Talk about the statues we got in the month of October. What you can anticipate from the collection channel YouTube in November. So let's look at it. So we did some, let's see, we got the custom Robert Downey Jr. life-size bust, which I was anticipating. I got that like basically day one. It was fantastic. And we got Abe Sapien life-size busts. And let's see, anything else? Oh, we got that little sideshow Black Panther thingy. And of course, the Witch King life-size bust. So I don't really count the sideshow thing. So we really got 3 life-size busts. Witch King was not really like anticipated. Abe Sapien and Iron Man was. Like I was expecting eventually to get Witch King. I didn't think I'd get it in October. I thought I'd be more like December or January. I got very lucky with it. So trust me, folks, extreme toothy luck, top shark. So let's talk about, what we can anticipate. Now, first, before we get to that, what was my favorite piece? I'm going to say Witch King bust. I still like it more than the Robert Downey Jr. I know the Robert Downey Jr. is more expensive, silicone portrait, but as a holistic bust, I think Witch King's a superior product. I think that was the best piece I received. Now, let's look at what we can anticipate. Alrighty, so I got confirmation that my Predator bust by Deeptail will be shipping early part of November. It's probably like a few days away from being shipped. So we may get this in the month of November towards the end of it. I'm hoping it will ship next week, and then I can receive it towards the end of November. I believe it ships in 2 boxes. Obviously this is the main bust. Then it'll have the little swap out mast head with stand. I will be displaying the mast head. Unless I open this and the unmasked like truly blows me away and is far superior than my Aliens FX, that is when I'll display the unmasked and then make my Aliens FX the masked bust. However, Aliens FX is a taller bust, and I'd prefer it the way I have it now with Aliens FX next to Cinemaquette. I want the taller bust with the Cinemaquette, the shorter bust with the Prime 1. So I feel like this goes better with Prime 1. Ideally, I want to do it masked, but I really do like that unmasked portrait. The paint app and detail and sculpt is so good. So it'll be real interesting to get this. Of course, when I get it, we'll unbox and review it. Then we'll do a separate comparison to Aliens FX and determine which one's better. So yeah, very, very excited for this one. I would say this is my most anticipated pre-order of November. So I'll keep you guys posted. This will have, of course, the nameplate. I don't know if I'll do the same base style I did with Aliens FX, where I did like the leaves, and then I have a scorpion and the dog tag. If I only had one Predator bust, that is how I'll do it. But having 2, I don't want the exact same bust. So I may keep this one just simple nameplate on the front, and that's it. This does come with similar to the Prime 1, but bigger nameplate. So I may just put that in the front and call it a day. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So as you guys know, Flankster votes for Trump. I am definitely voting. I voted for Trump, and I hope you guys do. All right. Ganondorf, we're definitely getting this one. It's been in transit for about 3 weeks. We're probably a week out now. So my guess is around November 9th is when I should have this. So I have been thinking up ideas on how I can display this, like permanently. Right now, it's just going to be in a temporary spot where Z Warriors eventually is going to go. But I have been contemplating a few areas that we can do Zelda. There's a few potential cells and a few potential some statues are just going to have to be in really crappy positions. And I'm going to talk about that since this video isn't going to be super long on what's arriving, so we'll talk about that in a sec. The other statue I believe should arrive is this Arnold. I believe this will arrive for a few reasons. One, it's on Sideshow's website saying October, and when you do pre-order and check out, it does have price for shipping, which is like $80. which tells me that this is literally within a matter of weeks arriving at Sideshow. Now, I did order this through Secret Compass because it's cheaper and there's no tax. I'm not 100% sure if Secret Compass is getting his through Sideshow or if he's importing it himself. I'm hoping he goes through Sideshow because that means the moment Sideshow gets it, he gets it, and then I'll have it 2 days later. But I do think this will arrive very soon, so I'm very excited. One thing I noticed on this, let me show you guys. So here's the production. You'll notice there's a little bust here. It was never indicated that this came with a little display bust and an extra head. I always thought it would be you just get sunglasses that you can remove it. But it looks like they want to give you 2 portraits, one with sunglasses, one without, plus a little display stand. I'm really happy they gave this to us. I think it's sick. It looks great seeing it with this giant mini machine gun, plus I believe that's the grenade launcher right there. Of course, he also has the shotgun pose I showed you guys. So for me, it's a mock-up between those two. I won't display the grenade launcher on its own. I would do this or the shotgun with the roses and the rose box on the bottom because that's such a cool scene. I mean, both scenes are so cool. But yeah, I'm very excited for this simply because, I mean, I've wanted a 1/3 Arnold for 10 years. Never got one. I got my bust, which I love to death and is obviously much better than this. But I want a 1/3. Now, Prime 1's Blitzway is for sure the definite Arnold 1/3, but that's still probably 6 to 10 months out. And I still want a clean Arnold. And I still think Darkseid did a pretty good job on this. I do like their Sarah Connor quite a bit. I think this is better in person than it photographs and videos. I do like my Sarah quite a bit. So I'm confident I'm going to be very happy with this. So I'm excited to get it. And then eventually the T1000 is probably a few months behind. I went with the liquid chrome version because the Prime 1 is the normal version. And I don't want 2 statues that almost look identical. So chrome will, give it a much different look. However, that is pretty much it, folks. Yeah, so obviously I'm going to show you where all these statues are going. Arnold, when I first get him, I'm just going to place him right there. Eventually his final spot will be right there. But when I get him, immediately he's going to go right there. And I might even just raise Sarah for the time being. I mean, she looks fine down low and up high. And Arnold, I will be displaying the sunglasses look pretty much permanently with him because the Prime 1, I'll do no sunglasses. So I want this one, sunglasses, 100% of the time. But yeah, I'll do it right there when I immediately get it, eventually down there once Prime 1 arrives. Predator bust is going to go right here. So, yeah. I may have to scoot this slightly over. Now, there is some space to do that. I also just sold that and that. So both those are going to be going from the collection. We're going to get the custom chest burster. I'm sure you guys saw on Facebook. I've decided to get that one instead. So we sold the HCG. The HCG face hugger, I really like the pose and concept. Don't like the base. The paint app is the biggest issue. I'm sure we're going to see custom face huggers in the future, but they're probably going to be space hogs, and I doubt they'll be this cool pose, which I really like the pose in this. So I don't know. I need to see the custom ones, but I may just get this mine repainted eventually, because I've seen repaints, and the actual sculpt is very good. The problem is the paint app. It's completely off. Nevertheless, Predator bust, it's going to go right there. I'm very excited. So, Ganondorf, let's talk about this for a sec. So, I have a few different options I've been coming up with. So, when I get him initially, we're just going to place it right there. It's going to look sick. It's like, I wish I could just have that as my shelf and just those two. I mean, ideally you want Princess Zelda as well, but just those two would look great. But we're going to do Ganondorf there for now. And here's kind of what I'm thinking. There's obviously, if we ever sell MK1/4, Zelda could go down here. If you ever remove Alita and raise Horizon, you could put Link there. Although I don't think I'll ever raise Horizon. I think You know, if Alita's moving, it's going to have to be for Wukong Bust and J&D Stellar Blade. That's what I'm doing. Not going to do it just to put Zelda there. Zelda's going to go either here. I know I did just Link right there before, and that looked pretty good. However, if Ganondorf is amazing, I'm going to want to keep him. I have even thought, should I consider selling more Dragon Ball Z? Should we downsize Dragon Ball Z to one shelf instead of two? That would give me a lot of space. If I was to downsize Dragon Ball Z, what I'd have to do, I'd have to keep Boo, Frieza, and Cell, get rid of Androids and Broly, get rid of all them, don't do Z Warriors, and keep everything top shelf. That's how I'd have to do it. It is difficult because of how tall that Goku bust is. Because I can't fit Frieza there. I think I can fit the 2 Prime 1s right there. But I can't fit Frieza there. Frieza's too tall. That's the one annoying thing. It's like, I assume Frieza is the Frieza to go, but he won't fit down low. In fact, he wouldn't fit in either of those shells. It'd have to be in between the busts, which I don't know if that would even work. That's a tough one. Plus, not having a Majin Vegeta drives me crazy, so I don't know if I could ever sell Sume. You know, that's just one thing. I highly doubt I'll downsize DBZ. Even MK is really tough for me because I do love MK and I love this display. The other options I have been considering, of course, inside the glass shells, which is, you know, what I want to avoid with Zelda. I think if I was to, we can obviously move Splinter back in that room, and I could potentially move out this Avengers display and do Zelda right here. I have 4 glass shelves. You could fit 4 1/4 scale statues. Link, Ganondorf, Princess Zelda, and Link. Wall mount the sword and shield, and just make this a Zelda. You could do a Zelda poster here, remove the Avengers logo. Still keep the Iron Man bathroom and whatnot, but just make this a Zelda hallway into an Iron Man bathroom. And then I would put the Avenger 1/6 inside the glass shelves. I'd remove Deadpool and Wolverine, and I'd actually throw them right there. I'd remove that. I've been thinking of doing this for quite some time. I want to put this air purifier behind Flash and get my wall corner shelf with black fabric here, and then put Deadpool and Wolverine there. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.